The economic freedom fighters, meanwhile, say they are not desperate to get into government, especially one that includes the Democratic Alliance and the Freedom Front Plus. The party's comments follow the ANC's decision to invite some parties to form a government of national unity, as announced by President Cyril Ramaphosa on Thursday night. Newzroom Afrika's Juniour Khumalo has the details.
If there's going to be any government of national unity, there must be clarity of what unity, what are uniting on.
The EFF is the latest party to weigh in on the ANC's proposed government of national unity. The Red Berets believe such an undertaking should exclude parties such as the Democratic Alliance and the Freedom Front Plus.
We're not going to sit alongside the Democratic Alliance and Freedom Front Plus in government as the economic freedom fighters. And we are not desperate for positions in government. We're not going to do everything in our power so that we're appointed into cabinet or we become speakers of parliament and all of those things. We're not going to sit alongside the land thieves. We're not going to sit alongside the people who got to benefit unlawfully for a very long time from colonialism and apartheid. We're not going to sit alongside them and constitute the government of South Africa.
On Thursday evening, ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa had outlined his party's proposal to form a government of national unity with some of the parties that won seats in the 29th May elections. Professor Adam Habib pointed to the complexities around any party joining forces with the DA.
The government of national unity makes the most sense because it is very difficult for the ANC to partner the DA because of the politics of race in this country. Partly because of within the ANC and partly because of the mistakes of the DA itself and the way it has addressed the racial challenges.
And these race issues are exactly what the Red Berets have marked as a line in the sand. They are calling on black parties to join forces in a bid to bring about what it described as the true emancipation of the black majority.
We are happy that majority of potentially progressive black parties can constitute more than 2/3 of parliament, so that when we talk about the land question, we can still be able to amend Section 25 of South Africa's constitution to permit for expropriation of land without compensation.
To date, there have been mixed responses to the ANC's proposal for a government of national unity. Those who flatly rejected it include Action SA.
From our point of view, that talking has to be predicated on the idea of building the alternative to the ANC. That is the commitment that we have given since the formation of our party.
The ANC's alliance partner, COSATU, is crying foul. It claims it was not consulted.
We would have hoped that the ANC would have had the courtesy to engage alliance partners. After all, we are part of an alliance.
Meanwhile, the EFF is pushing for KwaZulu-Natal to be governed by former President Jacob Zuma's Umkhonto weSizwe party. It claimed the most votes in the province, but not enough to form a government by itself.
Our view is that MK should lead the government of KwaZulu-Natal because they had the highest number of people who voted for them in the province. It will just be unethical, politically and immoral to deny the people of KwaZulu-Natal to be led by a party which the majority of them supported, and then try to concoct a coalition which doesn't make sense.
A political agreement of some sort needs to be in place by the deadline of the 16th June as prescribed by the Constitution. The National Assembly is expected to sit a day or two later to elect a new president. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Juniour Khumalo in Sandton.